Hello and welcome. In this video, I will discuss about a recent development by Indian Oil Corporation Limited or IOCL, which developed a particular diesel called winter diesel, and this diesel is intended to use for the heavy vehicles in the Indian Army, which are operating in the low temperature conditions, sub-zero conditions, that is in areas of Ladakh and Kashmir. So let's start. So the Indian Oil Corporation Limited or IOCL has developed winter grade diesel for Ladakh or for the areas of low temperature region to address the problem of loss of fluidity or decrease in the viscosity in the diesel fuel during extreme weather conditions like sub-zero temperatures. And this product, particular winter grade diesel, is developed by the IOCL's Panipat refinery. The Panipat is situated in the state of Haryana. So Indian Armed Forces may soon be using this winter diesel for operations in the high altitude areas such as Ladakh, where the winter temperatures plummet to extremely low levels. And the IOCL, which is the country's largest oil marketing company, has sought the approval from the DGQA or the Director General of Quality Assurance, which works under the Ministry of Defence, to approve the winter diesel that is said to be usable at the temperatures as low as minus 30 degrees Celsius. So let's see what is a winter diesel. So it is a specialized fuel that is introduced by the IOCL last year, that is around the November 2019, specifically for the high altitude and low temperature regions where ordinary diesel became unusable. The flow characteristics of the regular diesel changes at such low temperatures like in minus 30 degrees C of Ladakh area, and using it may be detrimental for the heavy vehicles, and the low temperature will cause the paraffin wax content, which is already in the diesel fuel, to solidify and clogging vital components of the fuel supply and causing the fuel supply to malfunction. When the temperatures drop, the diesel forms a crystal that clog the fuel filters and fuel lines as well. Not only does this cause engines not to start, but this can also lead to costly repairs if the engines get damaged. Now normally at the sea level conditions, the wax is in the liquid form and it is dissolved in the solution, and it is causing no problem. But the problem with the wax is that this is what causes the fuel to gel, that is in the low temperature conditions, as can be seen in this picture. The diesel fuel forms a gel like substance in the sediment, as you can see in this picture, and this gelled fuel or crystals can block the engine or vital parts of the engine. So motorists in the high altitude areas like Ladakh, Kargil, Kaza and Kilong, they face the problem of freezing of the diesel in their vehicles when winter temperatures drop as low as minus 30 degrees Celsius. Indian Oil has come up with an innovative solution to this problem by introducing a special winter grade diesel with a low pour point of minus 33 degrees Celsius. That is to say, at this particular diesel will retain its properties, fluidity properties, fluidity like viscosity index, up to this particular minus 33 degrees Celsius, and it does not lose its fluidity function even at the extreme weather conditions. In general, it is achieved by a treatment with the additives. So there is some chemical like some additives which are mixed with this normal diesel and make this diesel specially operable at the winter low temperature conditions. Now, winter diesel which contains additives to maintain lower viscosity can be used in the temperatures as low as minus 30 degrees Celsius, and besides a low pour point, it had a higher cetane rating. Now this particular cetane rating is a characteristic of a diesel fuel. Remember this cetane rating? This particular cetane rating is for the diesel fuels. Similarly, for the petrol, it is petrol or the gasoline, it is octane rating. Octane, and this defines the quality of the fuel. And this particular cetane rating is an indicator of the combustion properties of the diesel fuel, and it is also having lower sulfur content, which would lead to lower deposits and better performance. So whenever the sulfur content is lower in the diesel, it will cause less deposit and performance will be better, and also at the same time pollution levels will be reduced. Now normally at the normal times, it is a kerosene which is diluted with the diesel to make it usable in the low temperature regions, which would lead to more air pollution, because the smoke coming out of the kerosene combustion is containing much more particulate matters, and it is a very black smoke. And this winter grade diesel also meets the BIS specification of BS6 grade diesel. Now BIS is nothing but Bureau of Indian Standards. Now this BS6 grade diesel, and it has been successfully produced and certified for the first time by the Panipat refinery. Panipat refinery, as we have discussed. Okay. Now let's see what is the BS6 standard and what are the advantages. Now Bharat BS is basically the short form of Bharat Stage BS norms. This is an emission control standard which put in place by the government of India, and it to keep a check on the air pollution levels, and it is basically based on the European regulations like the Euro norms, and these standards set limit to release the air pollutants from the equipment using the IC engines, including vehicles. So basically this BS or Bharat Stage norms, this put a particular standard of emissions from the IC engines or the vehicles, and the higher the stage, the more stringent the norms will be. That is, in BS6 the standards are much more stricter than BS4. So BS6 key improvement is about the fuel quality over the BS4 standard, and this is basically achieved by lowering the sulfur content and reducing the level of certain harmful hydrocarbons. Now let's see what is a harmful hydrocarbon. These harmful hydrocarbons, they seeks to reduce the level of certain hydrocarbons in the emissions that are produced due to incomplete combustion. So when the combustion is incomplete, then the harmful hydrocarbons are formed. Okay. Now let's see what are the difference between this BS6 and BS4 grade fuel. Now BS6 fuel will bring down the sulfur content compared to the BS4 standard level fuels. Now first let me clear this. Yeah. Now BS4 standard fuel, that is diesel fuel, it is having sulfur content of 50 ppm. The ppm stands for parts per million. And BS6, whereas BS6, it contains the sulfur level of just 10 ppm. So this is very clean fuel, and the sulfur in the fuel contributes to the fine particulate matter emissions, and higher the sulfur content in the fuel, it leads to corrosion and wear of the automobile engine. So BS6 will be less detrimental for environment, and also it is less detrimental for the vehicles as well. Now with this BS6 fuel, for every kilometer of running by the vehicles, a car or a vehicle will emit 80% less particulate matter PMs and nearly 70% less NOx or nitrogen oxide, NOx. Also in BS6 fuel, the volume of PM 2.5 ranges from 20 to 40 micrograms per meter cube in BS6 fuel, whereas in BS4 it was around 120. Okay. So the PM 2.5 is the smallest particulate matter, and it is said to be the harmful, one of the most harmful effects on the human and the environment. And the particular shift from BS4 to BS6 makes some changes in the vehicle as well, like the onboard diagnostics or OBD device, which becomes mandatory for all the automobiles. So OBD is specifically a device for automobiles which diagnoses various conditions in the vehicle, and with the introduction of BS6 standard of fuel, the OBD devices become mandatory for all the automobiles. Now this OBD will also be able to identify likely areas of malfunction by means of fault codes stored in a computer, ensuring that sophisticated emission control device which is fitted in a BS6 vehicle runs at optimum efficiency. This is nothing to say that simply to say that OBD device simply diagnosed various conditions in the engine and the other parameters in the vehicle. Now apart from the engine calibration, there will be various after treatment additions. Now what are those after treatment additions? Now for the gasoline vehicles, it can be the SCR or the selective catalytic reduction, SCR, and for the diesel vehicles it will be diesel particulate filters or DPF and the DPF. And for the two-wheelers, for the two-wheelers predominantly used nowadays, before they use the carbureted engines. Before they use the carbureted engines, that is, carburetor is nothing but a device where air and fuel are mixed in a particular proportion or in a particular ratio, and after the mixing happened in the carburetor, it is fed to the engine, and this is what is happening up to the BS4 standard. Now in BS6 standard, this carburetor device will be eliminated and a new system of fuel injection will be replaced, whereby the fuel an injector is placed onto the engine itself, which injects the fuel in a very fine or atomized fashion. So basically, to say this BS6 standard is putting some stringent norms and sophisticated devices which will be fitted to the engines, so that there will be less emission, there will be cleaner fuel, and there will be a greener environment, but it will also increase the cost of the vehicles. It will be a costly affair. So this is all about this particular development. Thank you.